So when looking at this first question, we are asked about the formal charge of the nitrogen in this ammonium molecule here. And so it's key that when addressing formal charge, we treat our nitrogen as a sole atom in this situation and solve for its formal charge, the formula of which is written right here. And so V represents the normal state of bonding electrons in an element by itself. And N subscript NB, or non-bonding, represents the non-bonding electrons in a molecule. And N subscript B, or bonding, represents the bonding electrons in a molecule. And so conceptually speaking, formal charge makes sure that the bonding electrons are consistent both with an element and the molecule that it is bound to. So let's fit the numerical values into each variable of the formula. So first is V here. And so looking at the periodic table I provided down below, nitrogen is highlighted and only contributes 5 bonding electrons as a sole atom, so our V value is 5. And so next is N subscript NB. And by looking at the depiction of the ammonium that I provided down here, we see that there are no electrons floating around that can aid in binding, making the N subscript NB value 0. And then lastly is the N subscript B variable. We can look at the right figure to get this, right here. And it's key that one realizes the N subscript B variable represents the amount of electrons involved and not the bond itself. So the value of N subscript B is actually counts as 2 per bond, or 2 electrons per bond. Be 8 divided by 2. And then we can actually solve for a formal charge of nitrogen.